Yo, what's going on out there, fight? Well, this your boy Money back with another one, fam. We gonna go live for a little bit. We gonna talk about this debate that we just had, knockout shit against King G. I took the L. Shouts out to King G. Appreciate that, General Long. Appreciate that, y'all. We in the building, y'all. We in the building. We in the building. We just gonna be behind the scenes. Young World, what's going down? I appreciate you, my brother. I feel like that question, was an uphill battle. But it is what it is. It was the question. We had to do what we had to do. Let me rent you up, young world. Let me get you right, bro. Hey Fisher, what's going down? Hey Fisher, what's going down, chap? Appreciate that. The messenger. Bump top 5 time. What's going down? Timothy Stoudemire, they relax, man. They living life, spending money. Dwayne Stout, what's going down, champ? It's all love, young world. It's all love. D Free, I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. King G got us both on his goddamn King G got us both on his goddamn wall, D Free. Hold on, I'm gonna drop the link too, because I want John G want to say some things. Let John G get up here and say something. Great debate, though. Great debate. I enjoyed it, yo. Kiwan! Damn, I gotta eat something. Keyboard, what's going down? I ain't gonna lie. I really thought the last question was gonna be who beat who. Gabe Lopez, what's going down, bro? Edgar Chavez, what's going down? It's all good, John Cram. You know it's all love, bro. It's all love. It's all fun and games. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. No doubt, Dwayne Styles. No doubt. T-Bone Boxing, what's going down, bro? He say, salute money. Can I get a little something for my light bill? Salute, money. Can I get a little something for my light bill? Laugh my ass off. Oh, hell yeah, T-Bone Boxer. Hell yeah, man. For sure. For sure, for sure. Dude brought his production crew with him. Hell no. Big T, what's going down? What's going down, bro? Green team in the building. Man, John, my man came with the motherfucking the sound effects and everything in that bitch. YS22 is all good. It's all good, fam. They had their criteria. They picked their man. It is what it is. Knockdown boxing. What's going down? Going live. I'm trying to see what John G has said. John G want to jump on. Appreciate that, Timothy, bro. Appreciate that. No, I was calling key one. Stacy Payne. I don't know what you talking about, boy. That fight happened. Ain't no car accidents happening nowhere. Pull this down. Yoshi, what's going on, Queen? Let's put the table up this way. He hating on Spence, Queen. That's what he doing. He hating on Earl Spence. John G.
What's going on? What's
What's
going
going
on?
down, chat? What's going down?
Chilling, man. Fire debate, man. The shit was off the chain. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Worthy opponents.
I ain't gonna hold you. It was off the chain, but I mean, I ain't like that last question. Because it clearly favored Mayweather. Clearly. But I don't know what got it for me, bro.
Hold it down. Okay.
Um
Hold it down, John G.
yeah, I got you. Yeah, what it was for me was the audio that was played what was played. He said that was the difference maker. Um, I mean, you debating. You didn't get to pick who you was debating. I mean, what fighter you was debating for. So who you going for in real life. That shit shouldn't have been brought up. That shit shouldn't even accounted. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure if Money could have got Mayweather, he would have debated for Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? So that's a smart tactic, what I'm saying, for him bringing up that audio, but it shouldn't have been allowed in that debate to be a factor into why you win or lose is because who you like in real life. Who would you who you think is the better fighter in real life? Well, this is a debate series. Like I said, you ain't get to choose who you was going for. It just shouldn't have been factored into the outcome of who won. Now throughout the debate, the shit was fire. Like I could have understand if they would have been like, I like the points that Mayweather got the better resume. In all actuality, in every factor, the question it wasn't an equal question. Because in every factor except for the Four King era, sales, who fought more champions, like Mayweather got all the advantages, and Money is like debating uphill. It's an uphill debate. You know what I'm saying? If he would have said, they would have been like, they just made more better points on, who had the better resume. I would have understood that. I just disagree with you allowing that audio to be a factor when you don't get to choose who you was debating for. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, if I know that, if I go do some research and find out that Mayweather is your best fighter of all time, and you use that, that's a smart tactic. But like I said, bro, it shouldn't have been allowed because you don't get to choose who you going for in this debate. That's like a low blow. And as far as the judges, KO, it should KO and BF. I just thought they would have recognized that and been like, nah, we can't. We got to exclude that. You don't get to choose who you debating. That's like a low blow. That's like, what I'm saying, that's low. Even though um King G, he was on fire. That's what I'm saying. Like the debate was good as hell. Like I ain't like I was at the edge of my seat. You know what I'm saying? Money, my guy, but I'm gonna call it fair. Like that, the shit was goddamn fire. It was down the middle. You know what I'm saying? It was down the middle. I just don't like the last question. It ain't my shit. You know what I'm saying? That's KO shit. That he run it how he run it. That's his questions he asking. I'm just spectating. It was is I mean, going forward, I would have like if somebody debating, I think especially like at this level of championship round, it should have been more thought going into that last final question because it's clearly a one-sided question. Like as far as who had the better resume, you know what I'm saying? You can debate it. I ain't saying it ain't debatable because Monty did that. You see Monty made, you know what I'm saying? He made it work. But just clearly on paper, it's a one-sided. Monty was going uphill with that question. And I didn't even have a problem with the question, bro. Like I say, it was just the determining factor. He said was that audio of Monty saying that Mayweather is GOAT. Come on, bro. What's going on? Like, what's going on? That was only that was the only problem I had with that. But the
I'm back, bro. OTB, what's going down, bro? Yeah, I just said I wasn't gonna go, but I just hit it. I just hit it because I mean, my dude John G said, "Man, get your ass on live, nigga." I said, "Let me go and get on this damn live."
yeah, man, like, bro, I commend you, bro, because you made something out of nothing. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna say it wasn't nothing, but you know what I'm saying. You made some shit out of nothing, bro.
Yeah, bro. Because like I say, with that last question, bro, that's an uphill battle still, regardless. You feel me? That's for anybody. Even if the roles were reversed, it would have been an uphill battle, bro. It would have been an uphill battle. Like I would have tore his ass up with that point. You know what I'm saying? Like I had so much on that. Like I just knew Knockout wasn't gonna put that out there. I just knew it, bro. Like that's a like you can't like that's an uphill battle, bro. You feel me? Because we know Floyd fought in the 4 belt era where it was more belts. We know he's gonna have more accolades. We know that Floyd's career was longer. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to take all that shit into consideration. You know, Sugar Ray shit got cut short because of the eye injury. So if you're talking about who had a better career, you know it's Floyd Mayweather. Like that's hands down. You know what I mean? Sugar Ray Leonard might even say he had the better career. You know what I mean? Now, would he have a better resume? You might not say he had a better resume, but if you fucking 50-0, come on now.
Yeah, that's the fact. But I
Like
wouldn't like
you
I
gotta
say
take all
it.
when you make it. You gotta take all that into consideration, bro.
Yeah, I mean it gotta be even, and like I say, it was good for for like this is first time doing the shit. It just you know
I really thought he gonna let us go at it about who would win the fight last. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah
that's what my mind was focused on, bro. I'm like, Knockout go put. All right, fuck all that. In the fight, who will win against one another? You know what I'm saying?
yeah
But who had
yeah.
the better career, bro? You put Floyd Mayweather career up against Sugar Ray Leonard, bro. You know what I'm saying?
What I mean it's like I say you can debate it. That ain't
Yeah,
yeah
that's what I'm saying. You can debate it, but it's gonna be uphill for Sugar Ray.
yeah it's one
It's
sided.
gonna be uphill for Sugar Ray. Yeah, you got to drive that motherfucking. Even if you say Floyd was never undisputed, right? The point that King G made was the point that Floyd made when they got the time about Canelo being undisputed. You feel me? King G got that from there.
Yeah
Floyd Mayweather held 3 belts simultaneously, and I think it was two different weight classes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, bro. I just feel like
yeah
that last question to me. You feel me?
yeah that I mean it
I
was
thought
it
you were
was
let us go in about who win the fight.
bro, it was like I say, the debate was, bro. Y'all niggas was like y'all was neck and neck, bro. Like y'all was rebutting each other's shit. Like y'all was on y'all shit. It was just like um, I don't know, man. It like
It's
that
all
last
good.
question. It
It's
should have
all
been
good. Like, yeah,
it
ain't no
should have
harm.
been a bad motherfucker.
Yeah,
You know
like
what I'm saying?
yeah, like I don't think I think if you ask anybody like who had a better career, I think they like D Free.
Yo,
What's going down, John? Who got the better career? Floyd Mayweather, like in your opinion, like the honest God opinion, fuck the debate. Who had a better career?
hey,
Floyd Mayweather?
yo, when he dropped that question on you, that was the same question that got me. He said, "Who had the better career, Lennox Lewis or Muhammad or Larry Holmes?" I'm like, wow. It was
Yeah,
an uphill battle for me too because
yeah,
yeah, Larry Holmes went 48-0 before he lost his first fight.
right.
He defended his title for 16 fights, but Lennox Lewis was undisputed. Lennox
Right.
Lewis was undisputed, I'm like, oh, I can't really compete. I can't. It's an uphill battle because Larry Holmes only had two titles. He had the WBC and he had the IBF. Lennox Lewis was undisputed and he had multiple. He was unified a couple of times. So I'm like, I can't really dispute it.
Facts,
So
bro. Facts.
that was the same question that got me in my last round. That was the same question. It was worded different, but it was pretty much the same question. But
Yeah,
we
it
already know. And
it's the
I'm a Sugar Ray
audio.
Leonard fan. I'm a Sugar Ray Leonard fan. But
Yeah.
when it comes to who has the better career, Floyd Mayweather had a better career.
I mean, motherfucker, hands down, bro. Like you can't. That's why I say that. I test knockout. Like when knockout did that, I say knockout. Like I rock with. Like don't get me wrong. I'm not. This is no. This is no. No slight. No none of that. You know what I'm saying? What happened? What happened? It's all love to the debate. Like we did our thing and shit. But I say that's not a good. That's not a good one, bro. Like Floyd had. I say Floyd hands down got the better career. I knew I had like. I do this shit too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like so, but I
It was
came.
the
I said I'm coming though. I'm gonna come. I can only debate that motherfucker where I can debate it, and you can only go off the era and a resume. You know what I'm saying?
that's
It
fact.
ain't about him saying me saying oh Floyd. I mean, oh man, Monty. He said you saying Floyd is the GOAT. Yeah, I mean that's my GOAT. Everybody know that's my fucking GOAT. If you know
That
me,
audio shouldn't have
I know
been
that's my GOAT.
used, bro.
Like
That audio shouldn't have
knockout,
been used, bro.
knockout B. I don't know if knockout BF watching when we talk about Floyd, but everybody know that's my fucking GOAT. Everybody know I love
That
Floyd.
wasn't
I
fair.
say this shit in every fucking video. Floyd, if I got a video with Floyd Mayweather, that's my GOAT. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but I just felt like, no, let us go at it about who go. Like I really thought he go say shit, who win the fight. I think that should have been the last question. Like that's why I said Knox should have gave us the question and let us say, you know what? Because you gotta, that wasn't the first one, bro. But let me
Yeah,
get
hey,
no North Star here. Let me get his piece, and then I'm gonna let my brother OCB in this bitch. North Star, what's going down, child?
Yeah.
North Star, you here?
Yeah, my bad. What's good?
What's going down with you?
Not a whole lot, man. Just trying to catch up and keep up, man. What's been going on? You had a debate. That's what you was talking about.
Oh, North Star, man, you in this motherfucker. You don't know what we talking about. Yeah,
No,
we had
I
a
just
debate.
I just came on to like I said, I'm trying to keep up and catch up. I'm thinking y'all talking about the fight. That's what I
Oh,
came
no,
in to
it's all
talk
good.
about.
We're
I know
talking
you
about.
rocking with
No, no
Spence
doubt.
heavy
It's all love, my G. It's all love. Now we just had a debate on knockout shit. We Floyd Mayweather and Sugar right now. But just hold your thoughts. I'm gonna let you get to the we're gonna talk about the fight in 1 second.
for sure.
OTB, what's going down, champ? See my nigga back in the
Hey, first of all, man, great debate, big bro.
I appreciate that, my brother. It's all love.
Yeah, you did your thing, man. Salute to the big stepper, man, and congratulations on your graduation.
Man, I appreciate that, bro. Hey, one, what's going down, bro? It's all love. It's all love. Like I say, man, worthy
it's that.
opponent like a motherfucker. And
Yeah, that shit was
King
fire.
G. Yeah, King
That
G a
shit
bad
was fire.
motherfucker.
I ain't gonna lie, it was fire. You
Yeah,
know,
Yeah,
yeah,
it damn sure was. I just would have discredited the longevity of Floyd's career.
yeah. Like that's what I was saying though. Like we all know Leonard went out with the eye injury, bro. We all know that, bro. Like we all know, fam. Like we all know. Like we all know. Everybody know. Like that's that question, bro. The last question just went. I wasn't feeling it, bro. I wasn't feeling
Yeah,
it.
I feel you. I just would have went to shit. All of his big wins, he fought them motherfuckers old. Like
I
shit, Floyd ain't fight nobody in their prime.
yeah, but still in all. With that being said, though, OTB, they still was champions. You feel me?
yeah, they
And
were
it's like,
champion.
yeah, like he argued that bitch the same way I would have argued it, bro. You know what I mean? Like
He
he
made some
came
valid
out
points.
with the
Right.
accolade. That's why I try to stay away from the. If you see, I try to stay away from the accolades, bro. I wasn't gonna win that battle. Like you got to be smart. You got to know where to pick a battle. I could have came and said bam, bam. Now the undisputed, I swear to God, that slipped my mind because I thought I said undisputed when I said he fought Tommy Hitman Hearns, and I said it I think in the first round. So it slipped my mind when OTB. I mean, sorry, when BF was like Monty left out being undisputed. You know what I'm saying? So I missed that, right? I missed like the ducking and dodging of fucking Winky Wright and Paul Williams and Antonio Margarito, like, you feel me? But I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. The honest God truth, I had the question still in my head, and I was pissed off at the question. Even when I was debating, I'm just gonna keep it all the way 100. You feel me? And I was pissed off at the question of, I didn't like the question. You know what I mean? But I can't get pissed off because he picked the questions. But I just thought, like, you got to be more considerate of the questions, bro. You got to be more considerate of the questions, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's a big thing. And then when Knockout say you can go all over, it's like, because you feel like it's a resume versus a accolade battle. If that was the case, if the resume versus the accolade battle, then me saying Floyd's my GOAT shouldn't have meant shit for real. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't even tripping off him saying that. To be honest, I ain't even know they was gonna hold that much weight to me saying Floyd's my GOAT. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know that they was gonna hold it. Just because he's my GOAT don't mean that he got the better career, right? But I don't know, bro. It is what it is.
It was the audio for me.
I'll accept my defeat though. Like, I'll accept my defeat.
It was
actually, I think the better audio was when Aaron Pryor said, "I turned the fight down." I think that was the better audio because he pretty much shut down what King G brought up. Why didn't he fight Aaron Pryor? And and Lee came out and said, and he played a video that Aaron Pryor said, "I turned the fight down." So that pretty much shut that joint down.
Right, bro. It's like,
I ain't even. I'm talking about them playing the audio. Him playing the audio. Monty saying that Floyd was his GOAT, and they were saying that was the determining factor. Like, Monty didn't get the. Like I was saying, bro, if he could have chose Mayweather, I'm pretty sure he would have chose Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? He only can debate what's in front of him. What he gonna concede the whole debate because Mayweather his GOAT? No, you can only argue what you can argue. What's in front of you? You can only eat what's on your plate. You know what I'm saying? So that shit shouldn't have been brought up, bro. I mean, I ain't gonna say it shouldn't have been brought up. It shouldn't have counted towards the outcome, bro. That shit was weak.
Because
I like y'all want to read Cassandra. I want to read Cassandra thing. Cassandra, I try to dry that motherfucker in their head. Cassandra, I put that motherfucker 3 times. Turn it down. Turn it down.
Hey, Monty B. Salute, champ. Salute, Johnny. Salute to the whole panel. OTB boxing class. What's up,
YB?
Hey, great debate, Monty B, man. I just came to say, bro, I'm always gonna ride with my boy, man, no matter what. You hear me?
Oh, man, I love you, my brother, forever. If I'm dead in my grave, just know I love you wherever the fuck I'm at. You know what I'm saying? You my nigga, dog, for real, for real.
Fact, hey, second that motion, Bizzle.
Boy, I fuck with y'all heavy too, man. My boy Johnny G. Hey, who's my man on the top right corner, man? I'm not trying to not say your name.
That's D3. That's D3.
Oh, that's D. Okay, what's up, D3? Hey, I thought, okay, D, you did an awesome debate too. Shit, I think you went against King G, I believe.
Yeah, we got 2.
And that shit was close. That shit was raised at the end too, D3.
Oh, for sure. We got 2 King G victims up here and shit. Like, this nigga, you know what I'm saying? This nigga got us, D3. What we gonna do?
Hey,
what we gonna do?
YB.
Go hide behind that nigga back door and crack his cranium, bro. We gotta go
YB, what you think about that audio? They said that was the determining factor.
Oh, damn. You know what? I blame myself, bro. You know why? Because I seen King G in the chat. He said, that's going to be who I'm debating. I said, who y'all debating on? He said, man, Mayweather and Ray Leonard. And then he said, man, Floyd, my GOAT. We was on the panel when he said that shit the other day, bro. I was fucked up. That was Monday. He got that clip. He snuck in the chat. He came in on that Benedict Arnold. He shout out to King G. He said, salute to Monty B. We're going to have a great debate Wednesday. And then came and clipped my boy, man, because I asked him who y'all debating. I said, I said,
Hey,
what fighters y'all debating?
That nigga Benedict
hey,
Arnold to this
Hey,
cuz.
he finna click on the chat, bro. I said, King G. Hey, man,
hey,
I
YB,
remember
do,
that
Hey,
clip.
where
I
you even
said,
got
fuck.
your
I asked
voice
Monty.
still in car stereo?
hey, do you think that should have been a determining factor though?
In my honest opinion, no, I don't think it should have. But I felt at fault counter. That's why I got up on here. I said, damn, Monty, I ain't know
But
he was gonna take it without my question to you. All I did was ask you who was you debating. You said, man, it's gonna be. You said, man, I got Ray Leonard, but I'm debating my GOAT. I said, fuck.
that's a fact, bro. But it's all good because that is my goal. And like I can appreciate I really can appreciate the work King G put in to prove that Floyd, you know what I'm saying, had a better a resume. Because like I said, that's the same way I would have went about it, right? But you know, I swear to God, man, my mind was set on the question. I was still pissed off at the question. Like, I'm still pissed off at the question. I'm not mad. Like, this is no knock to knock. Like, that's my brother. Got love for him and shit like that. But I just felt like the question you got to be considerate about the question. Like, I would have never put that question up there with, you know what I'm saying, in a debate like that. Like, that's not a go.
Mooney. So did you lose the debate though?
Yeah, I lost off that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I lost. Yeah,
The, hey, D, the only thing I didn't, the
How
only
you lose
thing.
the debate like that? Like I'm hearing. You know, I'm hearing that. I'm catching up. I'm catching up with y'all
Oh
now.
well,
Or whatever.
like
You feel
because
me?
like that shit is it's a long journey, my brother. Like you just coming in, like it's
Yeah.
like we'll be here
Good shit,
forever.
though. Good shit, Monty.
In that bitch.
But
You
And
would
then,
have
so
had
like
to been there.
so I'm saying like which way did you go about it? Because when you talk about the careers, especially in the eras that they fighting in, like
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
what I
know how
said. I
you
went
dropped
through
the
the
ball on
careers.
that one.
I talked about the 4 belt era, like it wasn't the 4 belt era back then. You know, I took the approach that I could take,
and
but that
man,
got me slipping. Like I missed on the undisputed. I still don't think they would have gave it to me if I would have said he was undisputed because they were so locked in on him putting that me saying Floyd's my GOAT out there, right? Like everybody know Money B, that's my fucking GOAT. Like Floyd's my GOAT, but it just come down to the point of that question, bro. Like, come on, bro.
dang.
Like, that's a
Yeah,
motherfucker.
like that's still a problem. Like Floyd could be somebody go, especially in this era and what we done seen him doing boxing and playing the smart on the business side. But the level of competition, like Floyd, like even we didn't heard Canelo and they camp say like the black fighters are harder. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Floyd had a lot
we're
of
not even talking. We're not
non-black
even.
fighters that he went through
Yeah,
too in
we're
his
not even.
era that was a
We
lot
on.
easier.
Hey, North Star. We on 2 different pages. That's not even what we're talking about, bro. So that's
But
not. I get what you're saying.
I know that's not what y'all talking about, but
Yeah,
I'm saying
Sugar
that
Ray
could have
Leonard.
definitely been
hey,
some points in the debate.
it,
That ain't no like it ain't no bias, nothing. It's just that's from trainers themselves what they said
Yeah,
in
but we
this
talking about
era.
Sugar Ray. But we talking
Sugar
about Sugar
Ray,
Ray.
yeah, but Sugar Ray though. Sugar Ray had to go up against a lot of black fighters at prime in their prime in their era. Floyd didn't have a lot of other black fighters.
Oh,
When
okay.
he
I
went
get
up
you.
against
Oh, I'm
Shane
sorry.
Mosley, when he went up
I'm
against
sorry.
Shane
No,
Mosley,
no,
Shane
no.
Mosley rocked him. When he
I'm
went up
sorry.
against Jab Judah, Jab
I'm
Judah
sorry.
Jab
rocked
Judah
him.
dropped him.
Shane
When he
was
went up against,
38.
hey, when he went up against Demarcus Corley,
Yeah.
he busted his nose.
Uh-huh.
Chop
I'm
Chop
just saying how
Corley
you
busted
dropped the
Mayweather
ball on
nose.
that debate. You know what
Now
I'm
I got what you're
saying?
saying. I see what you're saying now. Okay, I got you. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're saying and that's crazy because I had that
that's just
in
some
mind.
ammunition for it.
I had that in mind too. But when I was looking at the tough competition that they fought though, but yeah, man. But you know,
And
I
another
mean,
thing,
you even when you look at it, like when you look at it on film, that like they used to fight way harder too back in that era. Like
well, and then
yeah,
it was just
also,
a
bro,
whole
and
different.
also Ray Leonard's title fights up until Hagler, most of them were 12, most of them were 15 rounds
15
against
15
rounds.
round
Right.
fight.
15 round fights are
They take more out of you,
way
bro.
more strenuous, bro. So when you think about why he had a shorter career, bro, when you fight 3 more extra rounds, you got a lot more opportunity to get injured.
Exactly, bro.
Mm.
But like, man,
Yeah, Drunken Master gave Floyd hell too. Like my man said in the chat, that's a fact. You know,
Big
um,
facts.
so it's just one of
I
them
mean,
things.
but he fought Drunken Master at the end of his career.
He did. He did.
Like
It's
shit,
true.
he wasn't fighting none of them in their primes. He fought
It-
Sugar Shane 38. Goddamn it, Zab 36. Like Floyd, I mean Oscar fought him late. Like you
hey,
this
Yeah,
OTB.
Floyd fought in
If
a
you had to
it
pick,
was a the era was this was after the black era or Mike Tyson era. He fought in the predominantly when boxing had fell off here in the States. and the Mexican fighters was holding it up. They
See,
fight flat footed. It's a different style of fighting.
and Monty kind of brought that up. He said, man, he said Ray Leonard come off a 3-year layoff and fight goddamn the best middleweight ever. You come back and fight Marquez, who you dragged up, and you had and you're supposed to meet a weight, and you paid the $1 million not to make that last 2 pounds.
You heard me?
Yeah, he brought that up. It was some shit, and then also they were comparing Ray Leonard versus Marvin Hagler to Floyd Mayweather versus Diego Corrales. To me, that's not even on the same stratosphere because.
Yeah. But I thought it said what I got from that question was the best performance. Why is it better than anything on his resume, right? And I thought he was saying like talk about what did he do with his shit that. And I said, you know, Sugar Ray Leonard, because I would have took the Tommy Hitman Hearns fight as one of the best fights on there, but I looked at it as the best performance. Like you come off a motherfucker 3-year layoff, bro. You come back and fight motherfucking Marvin Hagler, bro. With a like not knowing what's going to happen.
Yeah, like when it comes to that, like those are legendary fights. Like I don't feel like Floyd got that on his resume. He got some fights. He got some fights, but he don't like the level of competition. And Floyd's legendary fights is not on the level of a Sugar Ray legendary fight.
Yeah, that's a big deal, bro. Because like you said, bro, Sugar Ray got 4 or 5 of the most of the top. I mean, the most. Legendary fights,
you know what I mean?
Of the welterweight division's history. You get what I'm saying? Like he got 3 or 4 of the top 10 that you think of when you think of great welterweight fights. Period. Ever. Period. And bro, you got to think about it. Like
some like Ali and Frazier type fights. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real.
He's in that. When you think about great fights, you think about No Mas. You think about Ray Leonard Duran 1. You think about Ray Leonard Hearns 1. You know what I'm saying? You think about Leonard Hagler. You think about Leonard Benitez when Benitez was still that dude, multi-division champion, youngest champion in boxing history. A record that would probably never be broken. You got a 17-year-old that became champion against Antonio Cervantes, who was a real fighter, bro. And then you got Tommy Hearns, who damn near retired fighting that cruiserweight, bro. You knocked this motherfucker out. He was fighting that cruiserweight, bro. That shit is crazy. So it's just a lot of different things when you think about it. People consistently have Duran a top 10. Most people have Duran top 10 all time as fighters, period. Not just lightweight. Most people have him number 1 or 2 ever in lightweight. Him and Hammer and Hank Armstrong. But that's the type of fighters that Benny Leonard. You got Duran, Benny Leonard, Hammer and Hank. But other than that, bro, it's not many guys you could say are better lightweight than Duran, bar none. And this man went up and beat Iran Barkley, beat Davey Moore at 54. So he wasn't just no straight lightweight that beat Leonard at welterweight and didn't do shit else. He resurrected his career, came back at 54-1, came back at 160, and fought Hagler to him. So Hagler was on an 11-year win streak when he fought Leonard, bro. He hadn't lost in 11 years and avenged them losses. So
I think the Hagler was a better performance just off the fact that Ray Leonard was out for 3 years, and he's coming from a torn eye retina.
5-1 underdog, be free.
Yeah, and he was an underdog. Nobody expected Leonard to win that. Everybody was expecting Leonard to get knocked out. They wasn't expecting, let alone last 12 rounds. They were expecting him to get knocked out. And so for him to be able to stay in there with the hardest hitting 160 pounder at that time and win a split decision. I looked at it as that's the best performance. You got a guy that's naturally a welterweight fighting at 160 pounds, coming off a 3-year layoff and a torn eye retina, who was a 81 to 29 underdog. Man, that man got a split decision against him. And we just saw what he did to Hearns. We saw what he did to Hearns. We saw what he did to Roberto Duran. We saw what he did to all these guys. And Leonard lasted 12 rounds with that guy and got a split decision. You can't.
And he beat him in the pocket.
Yeah, and
that's what I would have went to. It was most impressive that was the first time we seen Sugar Ray sit the fuck down in the pocket against Marvin Hagler. He sat down and fought Marvin Hagler in the pocket and fought his fight.
Yeah, I would have picked that just because because I went to that fight. That was the first fight I ever went to. My father took me to that fight. That's the first fight I ever saw live, and I know what Leonard and Hagler they went to war in that fight. I seen it live. So I know exactly what happened in that fight. And for Leonard to be able to stand up to Hagler, and we knew what Hagler was at that time, that shit shocked the world. That shit shocked the world. Nigga, people was talking about that shit for like months after that fight was over. That shit was on the front page of the Washington Post in DC. That shit was on the front page. Sugar Ray Leonard beats Marvelous Marvin Hagler. I still remember the daggone post. That shit was on the Washington Post front page.
Yeah, that was a hell of a fight, bro. That was a hell of a fight.
And we never seen Floyd go to that dark place. Never seen him go there.
Yeah, but we can't take away from Floyd because like your career is your career. You know what I'm saying? He came. He had revolutionized the game for us, being able to pick who. You know what I'm saying? Take it out of promoters' hands and put it into the fighters' hands and shit like that. So, he got that bitch off, man. He got it off like.
He did. But one thing that separate Leonard and Floyd though, at 25, Leonard was an all-time great. He ain't had to do shit. He ain't had to do shit else but to cement his career. He ain't had to have, a retirement and come back. Like what he did with Hagler was just icing on the cake. Like, what Leonard did by 25, he was already that dude, bro. He was already one of the best welterweights ever. Period.
That's a fact, my B.
And like you said, that undisputed point is huge, bro. That's one of the things that Floyd has never done was become undisputed.
Yeah, and I missed it. I left that motherfucker out, like, because I was thinking about that shit. Like I said, I ain't gonna lie, that question just had my motherfucking mind, like, bro, why would you ask this question, bro? Like, that shit was stuck in my head, even when I was cooking and shit. You know what I mean? Shit
Hey, I had a feeling that
when it comes to that era, like, just like comparing eras, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't compare these eras or this era to them eras when it comes to shit like that. Because usually it's always, you always gonna be able to find that, it's a lot easier now than it was then.
Hey, and then like you said, I used a hell of an argument against Floyd against Ray Robinson, though, Monty, when you said he had brittle hands and shit. And
yeah.
You fighting the guy that's knocking out Lamada at middleweight, going up. Hey, you got to fight Ray Robinson. Yeah, you got to. Yeah.
He said Sugar was promoted. The All-American Floyd was labeled a villain.
Facts.
That was true.
That's true too. Sugar Ray was beloved. Leonard. I mean, Floyd was hated. They came to see him because they wanted to see him lose. Well, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that is true. That is true. 215.
But man, fights coming up this Saturday. Josh Taylor.
Teofimo
Lopez, bro. That's gonna be a good little scrap right there, bro. I know a lot of people got Teofimo, and because the way him and his daddy talk, a lot of people want to see them get their ass beat and shit like that. But I give him a shot, bro. Like, I don't get me wrong, I picked Josh Taylor to win this fight, But the way Josh Taylor fight, bro, he don't got no defense. You know what I'm saying? So that lead, and Teo got a hell of an offense as well. I think Taylor the bigger, stronger dude. But I think Teo, if he sit down, he know how to place his punches good. And if he catch this boy Josh Taylor, he can do some damage. But it's all about his mental statement, bro. Every time Teo going to a big fight, it's always something going on with him. And it's always surrounding his wife, bro. Omega, what's going down, bro? When he fought Nakatani, bro, he was into it with his wife was into it with his mama and his sister. When he fought Loma, he had a problem with his wife and things of that nature. When he fought the boy he lost to, Cambosis, he had a situation where he says health problem, all that shit. Now you finna go up against Josh Taylor and you getting a voice and you smart, you want to kill this man. Your mindset ain't there. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like if you go in there and just think you fit a fight, okay, your ass in for a hell of a situation, bro. You in for a hell of a situation because Josh Taylor can crack and he can hurt your ass. So we got to see how that's gonna go with that situation and see how that turned out. But it's gonna be a hell of a fight, bro. But I picked Josh Taylor to take that one, and I think Josh Taylor probably stop him, bro. If the fight go how I think it's gonna go, because I think T.O. coming to fight, and Josh Taylor damn sure coming to fight, and Josh Taylor been hit by Regis program. And that motherfucker crack. He got hit by Regis clean shots. So
He
we'll
did.
see if you know T.O. can punch harder than Regis, bro. And I don't think he could. You know what I'm
No,
saying? I don't
I think Josh Taylor, if he comes in there the way he fought Jose Ramirez, and he just he's doing that little dirty shit where he's hitting off the clinch and all that. I think he's gonna go in there and take T.O.'s heart from round one to round four. He's gonna take his heart, and, and once he takes T.O.'s heart, it's gonna be just a matter of time before he gets T.O. out of there. I don't think I don't think he's built for this type of fighter. T.O.'s not built for somebody that can fight dirty at times and who loves to just make it nasty in there. We saw when he fought Regis Prograis. That was a straight gritty fight. They was fighting in the clinches and just going for blows. And then we saw what he did with Jose Ramirez, and he was catching Jose Ramirez with them little sneaky left hooks off the clinch and uppercuts. He dropped Ramirez twice off of one of those, just catching him off the clinch, and he caught him and he dropped him. So I don't think T.O. is really T.O. never faced nobody like a Taylor. Not to mention Taylor is bigger and stronger than anybody T.O.'s ever
That's
faced.
that's the thing right there. He bigger. Like that's like if T.O. can't if he ain't winning the fight early, it's gonna be ugly. Like I can see Taylor kind of breaking them down. Just like he might have just went too bit off more than he could chew.
The only saving grace for T.O., in my opinion, is if Taylor had trouble making that weight, even though he had a long time to make the weight, money. He hasn't fought in damn near 18 months, So by the time they step in the ring this weekend, it'll be almost 18 months since he fought Katarov. And even though he took punches from the powerful Regis, he got dropped by the not so hard punching Katarov. So
uh-huh.
Yeah,
there
that's
is
what I was
opportunity.
gonna say. Him making 140 is I mean the later rounds in this fight gonna be big.
Yeah.
T.O.
I don't
style
think
is real
I don't think I
dependent
don't
on
think
his
Josh Taylor
legs.
I don't think John Taylor has a problem making 140. He said the reason why he had a problem. He took Jack Catterall lightly, and he was partying after he won the undisputed. He was out there partying. He took him lightly. So I don't think he has a problem making 140. I just think he really wasn't preparing for Jack Catterall. He took him lightly, and he
Well,
was just
I'm
out
not
there
saying
partying.
that he got a problem making 140 D free. I'm saying that he done been at 140 for a long time. So I
Yeah,
mean, you
but
got to think later on in the rounds, who's that gonna impact?
yeah, I mean
But that's
that can
that's
play
gonna make it a
that,
good fight
that can
though
play a
because
point
they
too.
both got a lot to lose on if
Yeah,
either one
that
of
could
them
play a
go.
point a little bit, but I don't really say somebody been at a weight class too long unless they struggling to make the weight. Now, if Josh Taylor come in and he make the weight with ease and he's not dehydrated, he don't look drained on the scale. I don't see it being a problem. Now, if he's looking drained like Devin Haney was looking, then yeah, it might be a problem. But if he's not looking drained
He
and he's
looked
making,
drained before that fight against Jack Catterall. Y'all remember how he looked?
but he
He
was he
looked
was out
horrible.
partying. He was out partying. He wasn't training for that fight. He
And not
came out
only
and said
that,
he said,
I said the longevity D free of him being at 140 because of his success level. He's been unified. He's been undisputed at 140. So I mean, you're there too long to me. Once you've reached that success level at that weight class, then it's time for you to go.
hey, Marvin hasn't never moved out of 160.
Cassandra, thank you so much, Queen. Thank you so
That's a
much
fact.
for the
He
love and
didn't.
the cash out, Queen.
He's a lifelong middleweight. But you know what?
He never
I
moved
feel
out
like
of 160.
stylistically, though, if Josh Taylor comes to T.O., he gives T.O. a better chance because we seen T.O. on that front foot having to go get you against Sander Martin and people like that. When T.O. takes the lead, he's more comfortable in the counterpunching mode. When T.O.'s in the counterpunching mindset where he could sit back and be kind of comfortable, let you come to him. He's a little bit more comfortable in that role than taking the lead. So I think if Josh
That's
comes at him and kind of comes recklessly, that leads T.O. to with open shots. I do think T.O. has a better chance that way, but I still favor Taylor too, like Monty said.
that Sando Martin fight is the fight that I saw that I didn't see the power that T.O. had at 135. I didn't see that at 140. Sandor Martin was taking T.O. shots, and he was taking them easy. He was walking to T.O. And I mean, we don't know Sandor Martin for being a big puncher or nothing like that. I mean, yeah, he beat Mikey Garcia, but that was Mikey Garcia was at the end of his career. That was Mikey Garcia's last fight. And Mikey Garcia didn't fight like 2 or 3 years before that. I think the last fight Mikey had was the Earl Spence fight before he got in there with Sandor Martin. So, I mean, I didn't see the T.O. that we saw at 135 when he knocked out Richard Coleman and he beat up Nakatami. I didn't see that T.O. That T.O. looked like a T.O. that he still got to grow into 140.
I just think that Sandor Martin had him thinking a lot. He turned T.O. a lot in that fight, so T.O. couldn't really cut the ring off like he wanted. And
I think
Josh
Sandor
Taylor
Martin
about to
deserves more
fight that
credit
same
though too.
fight.
Sandor Martin deserves a little bit more credit because like his ass can fight. You know, people just looking at him because his name ain't big over here in America and shit like that. But you know, he can fight, bro. So I give him a little credit, but I feel what y'all saying on that. Like, but this fight is go test his ass. So now he got to step up to the plate for real, for real. Like you talking about killing the man in the ring. You talking about this, that, and the third. Your ass is in the hot seat, buddy. You feel me? You're not, because if he lose this fight, bro, if T.O. lose this fight to Josh Taylor, he's not like he talk all that shit with his pops, bro. But he's not that. To me, he's not that mentally tough like he tried to make it out to be, bro. And if he lose this fight to Josh Taylor, bro, if he lose after talking all that shit, he in for a rude awakening on what comes after that because he gonna have an uphill battle. He go take a break, and I hope he don't end up on no motherfucking JoJo Diaz type of shit. You feel me? Which I don't think so. He gonna do that type of shit, but he gonna go into a deep depression, bro. He really is.
And I think John Taylor really don't like T.O. I think he's going to come in there and try to punish T.O. I think he don't like T.O. at all. I was sitting there looking at that interview that they had. That man got up. He was like, man, I'm tired of listening to this, man. He got up and just walked off. I think he really don't like. And me personally, I think if T.O. gets stopped or get knocked out against John Taylor, this could very well be his last fight. It could very well be his last fight because I don't think his mental is all there from what happened with the Kambosa fight. When he got beat up by Kambosa, I think that took a lot out of him as well. Not to mention all of the stuff outside the ring, but he got beat up against Kambosa. He got beat up.
He did.
And if
like
Kambosa could do that, just imagine what John Taylor can do.
Well, what worry me is we ain't never seen T.O. make no adjustments.
Facts.
We've never seen him make an adjustment. So if this fight get ugly and you understand he have to do something different, what is it that we can say that T.O. can go to and be successful at? Not a damn thing.
Yeah.
He got to land that punch.
That's a fact. Because he ain't outboxing nobody.
Exactly. And then he's so dependent on his legs to where later on in the fight, that like him, that's why he do all them backflips and shit. When you watch him jumping in, putting his head in all the head slots, he only do that shit early in fights. Later on in fights, y'all, it's tough to fight like that for 12 rounds when you're talking about a Josh Taylor that's going to have at least a 2-inch reach advantage on you and a height advantage on you and a weight advantage on you. So we know Josh Taylor, his team going to be preaching pressure, pressure, pressure. Put T.O. on his back foot. Make him work on that back foot. And shit, I just hope T.O. legs is prepared for later on in the fight. Take Josh Taylor in the trenches. Hopefully you can win some of these exchanges and land your punch. And when you do, you got to finish.
Mm-hmm. Omega said, if Taylor better than Loma, then Dev is full at 140.
Hey, that's a good point, Omega.
Dev gonna have I want to say him up there, but he gonna have it tough anyway. But I think the skill wise, I think Devin got a whole lot of skills up there. Like with him, bro, it's always gonna come down to the last 3 rounds with Devin, and that's where I think he go. Let's just say the last 4, and I think that's what's gonna get him in trouble, bro. every time because he work, and he move, and then after he do all that goddamn moving, his ass got to sit down and fight. And then when he sit down and fight, he don't have an answer for what somebody bring it back to him. So we have to see if he can make them adjustments to do that type of shit.
Facts. And as he sit down, as he believe in himself to sit down, his power may come. You have to sit on your punches to bring it. You punch with your hips, not with your arms.
I don't know
So
about that
shit.
power Badawi, you feel me? That shit gonna be a whole nother story. For real, that's gonna be a whole nother story with the power. But the skill set, I think he gotta learn how to, like, if he gonna try to fight that type of fight, I think what he need to do is try to fight a little bit early and then box a little bit late. Instead of trying to box early and then have to sit down and fight late, I think you need to switch that shit up. That way down the stretch, you know what I'm saying? But you got to try not to get caught early on too, because motherfuckers be at their full strength when you start fighting early.
Facts.
You feel me? But man, my brothers. I appreciate y'all for coming around. I was just gonna do an hour, because I wasn't gonna do no live stream, but John G wanted to jump on and give us a little situation on. You feel me? But we gonna go ahead and get up off this thing, man. OTB, it's good to see you though, bro.
Hey, it's good to be back, bro. Good. I appreciate you letting me come up. Always, big bro.
You
I
already
definitely
know.
got to say I appreciate you reaching out to me, big dog.
You
That's real
already
big
know,
step
bro.
of shit. Big step of step, happy step of step. So
You
shit,
already
we
know.
active, man. I appreciate you, big dog.
Salute, my brother. My motherfucking brother, YBZ. You know what
Hey,
it
man.
is, YBZ.
Hey, you know what it is too. Congrats, man. Making it to the rounds you made it in.
Yes,
You
sir.
had boys taking step aside money, bruh. Ain't trying to, had boys jumping out of title fights, man. Jumping out their mandatory position. But yeah, bro, you my dog, Monty B, man. Proud of you, bro. Proud of the showing you put out. Had to go against your GOAT and
Hell
had to
yeah,
make an argument against your own fighter that you believe is the GOAT. It's hard to do. And yeah, man, you were studying your ass off, bro. You still went live on Monday. Still went live today, bro. Ain't no sore loser in you, none of that shit, bro. So you a real one. And yeah, man, shout out to everybody that came and showed support in the chat today, man. Yeah, shout out to Monty, man. Thank you, bro. You already know. I'm
man.
proud of you, bro. Proud of you, champ.
Thank you, little bro. You know it's all love.
Yes,
My
sir.
brother Omega say, "Where's the OTB and Monty WNBA channel?" Coming to you in a month or two. Omega, you ain't gonna let that go, bro. I love the WNBA, Omega. I love it, man. But I'm gonna tell you like this, Omega. I think women college basketball is about to take a turn for the best. I think so. With them LSU girls doing what they did, bro, I think it helped, did some good shit. But we for sure can talk to WNBA once we start talking other sports. You feel me? Man, Mark West, I appreciate that love, my dog. Much love, much appreciated. Look, I appreciate y'all for coming to rock with me, bro. My brother Omega, Big T, Green Team slid through the building. Can't stop Uncle E. What's going down? My brother White Beezy, everybody came. John G that jumped on the panel. Appreciate y'all, man. It's all love, y'all. I'm gonna get up off of here and give me something to eat, man. Y'all be safe out there. I will be back tomorrow though. We gonna talk this boxing and y'all be cool.